about 1,700 funerals a year.
Now, do you do it for both the Army and the other?
So we do all services. Some up in the end mission as well. We typically, well, we start, the missions start at about 8 and we end at about 1600, and the young came in and he said all their soldiers ride McClellan and ride into the cemetery. They won't have this horn on them at all. So McClellan is a military style.
So after that, we use a rasp, big file, and we'll rub down the hoof until it's smooth and level, so we have an area to lay the shoe on. You have to just
Oslo, Norway.
And then, quite frankly, that was by request of the Norwegians. But
yes, sir.
I'll let him take over from here because he is far more qualified than I am to let you know how to do it.
Well, thank you, sir. Again, sir, welcome back home. Welcome to the regiment.
It's good to be home.
Very kind words, and you are remembered well among some of our, how shall I say, our seasoned FDC persons. Do I have any musicians with us here today?
Come on, Tom, raise your hand.
We've got a world-class
He claimed for that.
right here.
he claims about musicians.
Oh my gosh! Well, you know, it's what's the running joke? It's like, yeah, drummers, they're really great. They always like hanging out with musicians. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I mean, it's in our title, Fife and Drum Corps. But just a little bit about some of the. This is called an espontune. E-S-P-O-N-T-O-O-N. Espontune. So does anybody have any questions about, like, or what about the uniforms? We get told a lot, hey, you look British. Why are you...
These metal rims grab the drum head and squeeze it towards the center by means of these bolts. We, with a more traditional style of an instrument, take one piece of rope, this is about 57 feet, and string it through between each rim, and then these leather ears squeeze the rope together, which brings tension to the rope, which brings tension to the head. Brings the heads together. The snare drums in those cases over there work the exact same way, except turned 90 degrees, a little longer, not quite as wide, and with the twisted guts of some poor animal running across the bottom head, which gives it that bright cutting sound.
Look behind you, Tom.
Almost drum press, which helps to press drums.
Sergeant Major and I were talking about coming home to a degree. You know, there's no finer privilege than to be able to come back and serve in an organization.
That put a smile on his face.
Go back and be our ambassadors in the villages to let them know how amazing we are. So,
For sure.
So if you head outside and be on the bus, we'll get you guys back to the hotel.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, outstanding day. Then did we see a lot today? This country's great. There's future for it too.
Been very good to you.
Thank you.
I'm just not eating for dessert.
Oh, this table is lit up like a Christmas tree.
I know they're playing their videos, but I didn't.
And how was your day, Miss Sandy?
What?
How was your day?
My day was wonderful. I had so much fun. My friends were here from Florida and Illinois. Said my friends were here from Florida and Illinois.
How about you, Mr. Garkey?
Yes, everything's wonderful. How are you, Ken?
Well, good. But I'm asking about how your day went.
My day was absolutely wonderful.
It went well.
Yes, it did go very well.
Good day.
Extremely well.
Right.
Very happy.
We thought that young colonel was really nice. Did you meet him?
Which one?
The young Colonel Garkey, did you meet him? He's kind of a nice kid.
I don't know. I don't think so. I met his, staff sergeant was with him.
Huh?
His aide, wasn't he a staff sergeant?
No, he is the guy with the staff sergeant with him all the time. He was the guy that takes care of all ceremonial services.
Oh yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
So that's what he was. Yeah.
All right.
Because I asked him that. I said, "That the guy with you all the time? Is that your driver?" And he said, "No, he's the guy that takes care of all the ceremonial stuff for me."
Anyway.
Is that you're with us, you know, and you're sharing this memorable occasion with us, and you know, Jay's talked about, you know, this is his second family, you know, you're our family, so we're very, very proud that you came and shared the experience with us, and we're forever grateful for that.
Jason was telling us tonight, he went back to his men today, and he was telling them how important this group was, because they were asking how everybody knew him. And he said, this is a group of people. When I was serving in Afghanistan, I had 260 troops, including my battalion and a side battalion, who a lot of them were not getting anything. And he said, this group gave money through Operation Shoebox, and every one of my men received a gift from this village at Christmas time. And he said, I can't thank him enough. And he said, the soldiers were just, they couldn't believe it, that, you know, that this group had done that. So he said, I hope you treated them all. But anyway, he was very grateful. And he said to someone, and it might have been Gil, he said, you don't realize what that meant to me at that time, and what I'm giving back today is nothing compared to the happiness you gave to my men in Afghanistan. So that's very deep in his life.
This is live. John, what do you think about the weekend?
Absolutely phenomenal. An occasion that could only be had by people who appreciated it.
It took me, after the change of command, it took me 2 hours lying in bed to come down from wherever I was.
That's great. That's great.
I think it lifted everybody.
A weekend to be remembered. Surely a week to be remembered.
And Garkey told us, he said it's going to be special. He said you'll never forget it. And we didn't. And then Toby's whole thing, that just blew me away.
Well, if you haven't experienced the kids in the military, this was an opportunity to recognize what great kids we have doing the job for us in the military.
You're right. You ever lose
publicity? Yes.
Yeah. You ever lose faith in our youth? Just look at those guys.
Just take a look at those guys.
Wearing stripes.
Yes.
They got them.
We should focus more on the young people that do good.
That do good.
That do good. And the publicity seekers.
We're just talking about the impact of the whole week, and especially today. Well, was it a hot part or a full part? I felt good. Maddie, I really enjoyed the night. That was a fun night.
It was a very, very nice night, other than this last 5 seconds.
And we still have it. We still have tomorrow.
For me,
Yeah.
after this last 5 seconds, I still have tonight.
I'm going to be on a bus and I'm going to be doing loop after loop after loop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Loop-de-loop.
Yeah, loop-de-loop. Maybe with some loop-de-la thrown in.
Dinner tonight is not good, you know, the old people right here is not good, and I never see you again, these people. Thank you very much for coming, and this is the Portofino.
All right. That's good. Give me a wave up there. Tell your manager to give me a wave.
Oh, is that guy?
Ah, that guy. the man to be, I can tell the stripes on his sleeve. He outranks you by a mile.
You know, this guy he crossed the river last night.
And he's a sergeant major of Iowa already.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
All right.
It's like the Italians. Takes them forever to say goodbye.
Hey Jane, don't forget your clothes. Your clothes.
I wanted to say the ragged troops. What's that say on your shirt?
Army West Point.
I'll be darned. You know, who'd have known? All right, bye you guys. Say goodbye to everybody.
See you later. Thanks for coming.